Thank the gentleman. Chair, now recognize the gentlelady from South Carolina, Ms. Mace.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I want to thank our witnesses for being here today. The Indo-Pacific region is a dynamic region strategically critical to the United States, as you all know, and our national security. China's rapid military expansion, significant advancements in technology and cyber warfare, and its aggressive pursuit of economic and political influence represent its very aggressive and calculated effort to reshape the region and to displace the United States. We now recognize that a formidable adversary is systematically working to undermine our influence and reshape the region. President Trump is committed to ensuring peace through strength, and Congress must act to ensure the department is resourced to meet the challenges we face. Through increased capabilities, robust partnerships will create a network of deterrence that can effectively counterbalance the CCP's malignant goals. And dare I say, we have a president, he's the strongest president we've seen in my lifetime, who can stand up to Xi Jinping, stand up to communist China and the threats that they are pursuing against the United States and our allies. The challenges we face in the Indo-Pacific region are not fleeting. We've got to respond with a comprehensive whole-of-government approach. Our strategy must be defined by preparedness, innovation, capability, and also swiftness, decisive action, being nimble, being fast, which is something we need to work on these days, as you all know. The PLA has made significant progress towards fielding a joint force that's capable of challenging the U.S. in every domain. So my first question is to Admiral Paparo today. There have been many reports on the staggering pace of the PLA's Navy shipbuilding activities. How does the U.S. shipbuilding measure up?
Congresswoman, the PLA is building surface combatants at the rate of 6 per year. The United States are building surface combatants at the rate of 1.6 per year. PLA is building 2 submarines per year. The United States is producing 1.28 presently. Attack submarines per year. We're working on Columbia-class SSB.
How does the quality of the Chinese manufacturing of their naval ships and submarines compare to the U.S.?
I think from a capability standpoint, just numerically, they're not as capable on range. You know, the SM-2, SM-3, SM-6 dominates their capability. The Tomahawk land attack missile dominates their capability. Our sonars are better. Spy-6 radar is going to be a better radar. Our ships are more capable from a tonnage standpoint. They're more capable from a weapon standpoint, and in the electromagnetic spectrum.
And then, in the event of a conflict, do we have sufficient naval yard capacity to repair and refit our vessels?
I assess we do not, Congresswoman.
And what do we need? I mean, how quickly do we need to move on that?
We need to fire up more shipyards, and we need to fire up more ship-making capability unequivocally.
How would you rate the PLA's ability to conduct joint operations between the air and naval forces with the First Island chain?
Inferior to the United States in every way, working to get better every single day, and I see the palpable progress.
And how does that affect their anti-access area denial strategy?
They get better at it, and it requires me to counter it, us to counter it more effectively. But they're getting better at it, they're proliferating more, and they're getting more and more joint in their exercises and more farther afield.
And we've all seen them. They engage in destabilizing behavior in the South China Sea as they seek to advance expansive territorial claims. It's increasingly resorted to non-militarized tactics to bully their neighbors. Mr. No, how is the department working with partners to increase their capability to withstand the CCP's coercive actions in the South China Sea?
Congresswoman, we're doing a great deal in the South China Sea to work with our allies and partners to strengthen our posture, to enhance their capabilities. I think one good example is the Philippines. We're conducting monthly bilateral operations with the Philippines. We provide them ISR support.
When did we increase the joint operations? How long has that been going on? Or the increased frequency with them?
The exact timeline, Congresswoman, I will have to get back to you on that.
Yes, sir.
Congresswoman, we've greatly expanded the Bala-Katan series, the Salak-Nib series, the Archipelagic Defense Continuum series, and we're working towards heel-to-toe exercises with the Philippines at greater numbers and with greater joint and combined capability, and bringing in more partners, Japan, Australia, among others.
It seems to have being more effective, particularly the last 2 years, I would argue. But thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here today. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.